But yeah, guys, I'm back. Okay, yeah. So I had to delete some stuff off of my camera because my storage was full, like I said. And I didn't like the way I looked off. I was really getting into it. But yeah. So yeah, so they all have specific areas or things that they have to do with our body. Some work with our teeth, some work with our arms. It's like we have millions and trillions of different cells that work for different areas, you know, and we have to keep them moving by keeping our bodies moving and eating healthy. And it helps them, it makes their job a little more easier, you know. Some build tissues, others are there to transport nutrients to your entire body. Some, like stem cells, are waiting to transform to what your body needs at any moment. The fear, adrenaline, anxiety gets put into us by food, which I already said. And then now we have to ask ourselves, what is processed food? Because in order for us to stop eating processed food, we have to know what processed foods are. So a processed food is any raw agricultural commodity that has been subject to washing, cleaning, chopping, heating, pasteurizing, cooking, canning, freezing, drying, dehydrating, mixing, packaging, bleaching, or cutting. Which I wouldn't say cutting is necessarily that wrong, but I mean, yeah. I don't really put cutting in there, but that was the definition for what is a processed food, right? And honestly, if it's vegetables, then it would be good to eat it, even if it's processed, a little bit processed, even though that's not good. Like canned food, I will say canned food is not really that good for you, but if you're getting vegetable canned food, it's still better than eating meats that have different diseases in them. You know what I'm saying? So the average people consume 140 grams or more sugar or so sugar is also a processed food. So I'm saying the average people consume 140 or more sugar or something with sugar in it every day. Too much sugar causes metabolic destruction, bad cholesterol, elevated blood sugar, obesity, diabetes, and even high blood pressure. And it increases your acid levels. And as we all know, in the Bible, it also talks about our acid levels. Our acid levels has to be alkaline level for our body to heal easily and for us to even be living. You know what I'm saying? Because as we all know, the world is evolving just like kids evolve and just like humans evolve. The world is evolving and you have to be at the same vibration as the world. If you're not at the same vibration as the world, you're going to be left behind. But yeah, so also liver failures is caused by sugar, pancreatic cancer, kidney disease, heart disease, and more other diseases. And as we all know, meats have a lot of different diseases in them. And you know, you never know. Or it probably doesn't, but I heard it has a lot. You can do your research on your own. You know, I'm just here to put the information out there. Most sugars come from soft drinks, which have 33% sugars, and candy, which has 16.1% sugar. Cakes, cookies, and pies have 12.9% sugar. Fruit and drinks have 9.2% sugars. Dairy, dessert, and milk has 8.6% sugar, and other grains have 5.8% sugar. So, you know, all that together, and we know we all consume that in one day. So meaning that we're putting a lot of different sugars and processed foods in our body that is no good, on top of meat too. So sugar also affects the hormone in the brain. So just to let you guys know that. Scientists say that sugar is as addictive as cocaine, or even more addictive, right? So now we're going to talk about fats. Fats such as avocado is good for you, but milk, butter, and cheese and red meat aren't so good. Be aware of saturated trans fats in the food produce you buy, which can lead to artery disease and even death. Your best bet is to find a natural alternative, you know. So now we're going to talk about salt. Salt increases blood pressure, causes heart disease, which I also do have high blood pressure, and I do also like season my foods with a lot of salt, and you know, or with a lot of seasoning, not just salt, because every other seasoning has salt in it as well, just in case you guys did not know that. So when you're seasoning your food, you're also have an increase of high blood pressure, and especially if you're pregnant, you're definitely very, very prone to like things like this. So blood pressure causes heart disease, strokes, and more. It can affect the inner lining of your cell walls, which can also cause kidney failure. If you have a lot of salt in your body, it can cause way more stress than you need to be, or even is, or even are. The meaning of salty also has the word salt in it, which is, okay, so the word phrase salty, like, you know, when you hear like teenage friends, or even maybe adults may use it too, but I more so know teenage friends or young adults use the word salty, like, oh, you salty because you lost that game, or you're salty, that's why you acting like that. So the word salty comes from that. Exactly. Salty comes from, okay, so now I'm going to tell you guys the meaning of salty. The meaning of salty also has the word salt in it, which is a meaning of no self-control. Salty people are more dehydrated in the body, and we all know that salt dehydrates the body. So if you notice that you're a little bit more thirstier than you are every day, and you know, you get more thirstier and thirstier, and you're like, dang, I just had something to drink like 15 minutes ago. I just had something to drink 10 minutes ago. I just had something to drink 30 minutes ago. Why am I so damn thirsty? Because it's the salt that you're putting in your food. It's the salt that you're putting in your food. So we need to kind of decrease how much salt we put in our food, which I'm already doing myself. But other additives. Now we're going to talk about other additives. Other additives. There are preservatives like anti-foaming agents, y'all. I'm going to put it right here. There are other preservatives like anti-foaming agents, food coloring, emulsifiers, and ammonium chloride, citric acid, glazing agent, flavor packs, thicket, stabilizers, sorbitol powder, and tracer gassing is all in there. And the lists are longer and are the worst for us. And these are all the things that they're putting in our foods, like pancakes. They're putting it in our in gelatin or jello. They're putting it in different things. So I would advise everyone to look at the ingredients before they start buying things, so you can, if you can't name it, it's most likely a processed food. It's not real. The lists are longer and are worst for us. It's not you that wants the food. Like, say you crave something and you say, oh man, I'm craving a sweet tea, or I'm craving an apple pie, I'm craving a cake, I'm craving some steak, I'm craving some crab, or maybe not even crabs. I don't even want to mention crabs right now because I have to do my research on that. I don't want to speak on something I didn't do my research on. But yeah, stuff like that. Stuff that we do crave on a daily basis, like juices or any sugary foods, we're not the ones who are actually craving it. It's the bacteria in our bodies and the pesticides, or the pests, or not pesticides, I said pesticides, you know, the bacterias, and we all know that we have things in our bodies that eat up the food that we eat, especially the bad food. So but I'm just gonna call it everything bacteria. Every day it's the bacteria craving it more than natural stuff you eat. The more bacteria goes away, your taste buds will also begin to change and will taste better and sweeter than they did before. For instance, if you eat carrots and you never ate carrots before and you're like, oh, I don't really like carrots, or I don't really like salad, that's because you don't eat it every day. So how are you going to enjoy something that you don't eat all the time? You know what I'm saying? Or you don't eat, you know what I'm saying? So once we start to eat those kind of things, it's going to start to taste a little bit better. For example, carrots. If you eat carrots now, some people may eat carrots and may not taste a damn thing. But after you start to eat carrots a little bit more and more, you start to taste the sweetness of carrots. It starts to taste good, sweet, juicy, and we just end up liking it, you know. So that's it for this little short video. I know it's really short, but it definitely did have a lot of information in it, and I definitely will be posting another video like this on my on the next video, or well, the next video is going to be a challenge. I'm trying to dip my hands in little things, so I'm not trying to do just one video that's specifically for something. My channel is diverse. I do different things, I say different things, so let's do this together. Let's learn together. Let's have fun together. Let's you know, build each other up. I'm here for you guys, and I want you guys to be there for me. So that's all I have. That's all I have for right now. I'm also going to be writing some more notes and telling you guys more things about the things that we eat, and that will be coming maybe next week or this week. Who knows? We'll see. Y'all will find out. This is like Christmas Day, okay? So expect the unexpected, okay? I just would like to tell you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you can get updated